Hello, my dear students of grade 2. Welcome back to science class. Today, we are going to learn about investigating materials. Firstly, we have to know what is a material. How can you identify one? Materials are physical substances that things can be made from. It is all around us and we see it, touch it, and feel it every day. Materials can be pure or impure, living or non living. In this lesson, we are going to learn about materials, how we can identify and classify them, and put them in different categories. Now that we have learned about material, we have to know that there is always an opposite word. For example, the opposite word of soft is hard. The opposite word for full is empty. The opposite word for push is pull. The opposite word of flexible is rigid. The opposite word for strong is weak. The opposite word for heavy is light. For example, materials can be transparent like a window where we can see through it, or opaque like wood where we cannot see through it. The second example is materials can be smooth just like a silk cloth or rough like a jute robe or a jute bag. The other example is materials can be waterproof like plastic, for example, like your rain boots, where the water cannot get in, or materials can be absorbent, just like your cotton cloth, which absorb your sweat. Also, materials can be rigid like a brick of wall, or flexible like a rubber band, which can be twisted and turned. Now that we have learned about the opposite word for materials, we will learn on how to put them in different categories, that is, sorting the materials. Materials can be categorized into many groups, that is, hard, soft, dull, shiny. It can also be categorized into waterproof, light, heavy, weak, and strong. One material can be put into two or more categories. For example, like a brick, it can be put into categories of hard, it is also dull, heavy, and strong. Tissue papers can also be put into the categories of light, weak, soft, and dull. A silver spoon can be put in the categories of heavy, hard, shiny, strong, and smooth. Today, we have learned about the different properties of materials and sorting the materials into different categories. We will continue the chapter in the next class. Till then, take care, stay safe.